Well, xin chào guys, hello, welcome back to another episode of Shano's Creations and Restorations. Now here's an update on what's been done. Check that out guys. Last time you would have seen this vlog, and if you're wondering, yes I am wearing a Vietnamese helmet. Bit of a laugh, but anyway, yeah, look at the paint job guys. Well, there is no paint job. That is pretty much almost 80% of that sanded back. It is a big job with Shano and his missus sanding back a lot of the car. So obviously 2 people is definitely a lot more, takes a lot of pressure for Shano anyway. I mean, there is probably a few spots I got to get into, you know, with the paint stripper, probably in here as well. But what he is finding guys is a lot of wows, do's, and there'll probably a lot of F words as well. Cursing. Holes guys, I've just got here and he's just showing me, you know, when you take the paint off an old car like this, like I think I've mentioned in the vlogs last before, you know what I mean? When you take, it's like a skin, you know, you take that skin off and you just don't know what's underneath. Yeah, he was showing me guys, I had no idea what in the living name of why there was holes here. You know, you get 1 or 2 holes maybe for a badge, but there's just multiple holes here guys, and there's quite a few of them. I think we're going to go on the other side. There's one here, you can see bog, and there's probably a couple here, like probably maybe lead. Yeah, and then you look in here also guys, you know, and they haven't been filled yet and haven't been sanded, but yeah, they're just rust spots. And it's just obviously just broken away, and he's going to, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? Like, what are you working on at the moment? Ah, so he's cleaning that up.
I'm cutting that out.
Yeah guys, I mean, he was just showing me here as well, that was all dented in, he's just replaced that. This as well, it's all being repaired, or going to be repaired. But yeah, like, it's definitely a big project guys. I mean, that was the original, remember that from the first ever vlog? We had that massive square. I mean, he's just finding more and more bog holes and dents and rusts. I mean, we've just sat down and have a good conversation about this car in the 1960s, you know what I mean? This poor old girl has obviously had a massive hard life, or a massive hit, and it's just been hit in multiple spots. I don't understand the bog holes and the rust and everything else, you know what I mean? So yeah, the amount of bog this chassis has had, it's just it's amazing. But you know what, it's all going to get properly fixed and properly done and repaired, never to be seen again. But yeah, there's those holes guys, I don't know, maybe comment below if you know why would someone have holes like that. I have no idea. Maybe the whole front of here of the bar the front has been replaced, or I have no idea. Maybe they'll rust. To me, they'll just drilled. But as you can see, guys, yeah, it is Snow White in here. Literally, the ground is like a skating ring. It's quite slippery. You know, because when this car is going to be obviously ready for respray, this shed is just going to have to be de-dusted. I did come in before and I said, the more I see this car being sanded back, the shed becomes white. I mean, look at everything guys, everything's just completely white, you know what I mean? The tools, look at the white, everything's just white. The ladder, everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, everything's just covered in that. It's like a fine powder. It's almost like flour almost, you know what I mean? And it's just sprinkled everywhere. So, and it's gonna have to be just blown away with the compressor, but you know, we're not gonna do that until basically it is completely finished in sanding, and then ready for, you know, masking up the doors and everything else, and ready for respray. So not masking up the doors, masking up the inside, should I say. But yeah, that's we're definitely a long way away from that yet, from respraying. It's all about fixing and you know, we're gonna have a few parts where we're gonna might even see today's vlog. We're hopefully gonna a good mate of Shano's. He knows how to you know, do all the panels and everything else. Panel beater, should I say? Yeah, we're gonna hopefully lead fill, and I've never seen that done. But it is what it is. If you need to restore, you know, you've gone this far now, there's no going back. So yeah, if you need to fix something to make it perfect and make it better than what it is, well, it's got to be done. Yeah, everything's just covered in that fine powder. Can see the concentration. Yeah, it's, you know, it's Teresa, obviously his missus, she helps as well. No help from me because I'm just the camera guy, but I should come in. I did last time bring in, I brought in an old shirt, so but yeah, I mean, I'm willing to give him a hand, but whatever I can do. I'm not really a skilled car repairer or anything like that, but you know, probably a few things I can do to help him out. But yeah, it's a slow process, but we are getting there, guys. We are definitely getting there. That was now you can see from the original, built in 1966, I think Shano was saying. You know, that was the original factory color, well, chassis, you know what I mean, before the paint. That's what they had. And it was built in America. Long time ago. Alright guys, so we are currently working at the back to cut that little, well, one of the rust spots. He's just cut a little square with a router there. Hopefully everything goes to plan. Must be very hard to see just cutting through, you know, a $70,000 old car like this. But you know, yeah, to get rid of the rust and do it right, it's got to be done, and then another plate put back in, which I think he has. I think this one here, I think there's an extra one he's got, and he's fixed that up. It's the only option we have. Luckily, yeah, spare parts. Shano had originally an old Camaro, I think I've mentioned, a 67. So yeah, luckily, you know, he's kept parts and panel sides and all that. Luckily, it's amazing what you keep and don't throw out, guys. Is that one budging? Is it coming out nicely, or no? Bit messy, is it?
Bit of a pain.
Nothing is easy. As I mentioned always, guys, as well, you know, if you are a car enthusiast and you've restored old machines like this one, you know, cars or anything, boats, or trucks, or buses, whatever, you're a panel beater and a professional spray painter, all that, yeah, definitely comment below. We'd love to see your tips and give us some ideas and all that. You know what I mean? You should do this and do that. It definitely helps out Shano a long way with this project. He knows what he's doing, but yeah, at the same time, giving someone else ideas, and this is what YouTube's all about, is sharing ideas. A lot of people do it on my channel as well, guys. You can also go check that out. Benno's Adventures and also Acoustic Moments with Benno. I do music and I do travel. So yeah, go check out those two channels, guys. Oh, you're on YouTube again, buddy. You probably know Lachlan. He was on the thumbnail of the last vlog. Very nice little lad. He's getting ready for choir. But yeah, like I like seeing your comments, guys. Definitely leave your comments, and don't forget to like smash the like button and subscribe. Also, you hit the bell button. You'll get notified. You know, every time we're uploading a new part of this project. I mean, well, hopefully we're setting a time. Well, it's hard to set a time frame, but we're hopefully to get this up and running in October this year. We are now in July, so I mean. But the more, as what Shano said, the more he finds, you know, rust spots and bog holes, you know, and the more work, you know, that extension of time between October goes in November and it goes to December, you know what I mean? So it's really, really hard to go, oh, hey, you know, an estimate time frame, we should have this up and running in October. It's hard. We may, I don't know, it could be November, but, you know, he's not going to rush it neither. Because when you start rushing things, guys, you know, it's going to be messy. It's like anything. Take your time and put your love into what you're doing best. And the outcome should be 100%. Wow.
Now I'm going to grind. I'm going to grind through here.
Yeah. We've also got, yeah, that's not the only part, guys. We've got this one here. It's not too bad. This side here, and then a couple of holes here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, it's got to be done. You can't just bog it like the last owner did. The amount of bog is what you guys have seen in the few bogs now. We found on this car. Bogs are cheating, man. It's like a walkout here. It was like you know, I was one of those kids. If you have a hole, you know, if you have a puncture hole in your tire, instead of going down and get a puncture kit, I was one of those kids and go inside and go steal your mum's sticky tape. Wrap it in sticky tape. You know what I mean? Problem 6, it fixes the hole. So bogs are probably mostly another way of doing it. But I mean, you can use bog, but yeah, I almost got run over by this little guy. But yeah, you know what I mean? You can use bog, but in a nice way, if you know what I mean. Don't over bog it. Oh wow, is that usable? There it is, guys. Nice and rusty. Oh, and there goes the chicken. I am spacing out. I was normally coming here once a week, guys, but now I'm doing it once a fortnight. It gives, you know, it gives that time frame, the difference between each vlog, and it shows you guys, you know, the process in between that fortnight. Yeah, so that's why now you're seeing this car. Last time you seen this car was having one of the paint. You remember I said, I think we ended the last vlog with Shano sanding the roof. Yeah. Technically, you know, the last of the paint is just, you know, in here, the engine bay. We could probably get paint stripper, and then, like, you know, just inside the doors and stuff like that. And I think the doors are just pretty much almost finished. I think they just need sand them back a little bit because the trim goes over that. You don't need to cover all that. Take that paint off. The trim covers that. So yeah, you don't want to overwork yourself and do something that doesn't need removing or anything like that. I am looking forward to see this thing finished completely. It'll be pretty good.
We did.
Oh wow.
Killer Customs.
So what are we putting on now, guys? Well, a bit of rust converter. Shano's just told me it just prevents rust obviously coming back. A bit like is what you use on a trailer. You can use the old fish oil. Remember fish oil? Yeah, rust converter. Looks like cream. But yeah. Yeah, I have used fish oil once on a boat trailer. Just prevent rusting. But I don't know if that works, but I know it does stink.
This is better.
There's better stuff. Maybe we can get supported by the rust converter company. Right, let's see the lovely work you've done. Oh wow, look at that. Bit of a clean up. Yeah, see that part he's just cut out once before, guys. Yeah, and then he's put the new plate in there and welded it up. Takes time, you know, it's a good half-hour weld. It's just done there. Now he's just grinding back all the weld spots and cleaning it up. And on to the next part, which is, yeah, on the other side. You know, you get the little small rust pots, you know, you could just cheat and put bog in there, but no, cutting it out. And he's got a mate of his that does panel beating, guys, and he makes little plates up, just galvanized steel. And he shapes it up nicely, you know what I mean, to fit in nicely, and put it in there, weld it up, grind it, go into the next spot. Yeah, obviously for never ending, when you do major projects like this, you can't expect to have a car this old, 1960s, not have any rust. The amount of dings and dongs and dents and rust holes we've found in this thing, that, you know, there's no more paint left to be on this, except obviously just the front and underneath, but yeah, you know what I mean? We've pretty much now discovered all the potholes and rust marks or rust holes and bogs and everything else. What's been laying underneath that paint for many years. So there you go, guys. Now it's the finished product. But yeah, today's vlog was just pretty much as an update, guys, from the last one we had. So yeah, we've got a little bit more paint to obviously strip back. You can't get a sander in here, so I think it's going to be straight like paint thinners. Yeah, I mean, he's going to leave a little bit of the original paint. You can't get everywhere. You get the same when you go to a paint shop. You know, you're going to have you open up the door, you're going to see the original paint. But I think we're going to wrap it up there, guys, because he's going to start, I think he's going to start cutting on this side now. Which is not so bad, which is, yeah, right here you can just see the holes, and you know, we've got one up here, a few little specks here, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's going to cut that side out, and that takes a good hour or two. But yeah, today it was just more of an update on where we're at on this project, and that's what these vlogs are all about, guys. It's all just process, and every time we do these vlogs, it's you see, you know, this car coming along very slowly. You know, it's restoring a car, paint, you know, panel beating, spraying, bog, welding. It's all a big job. All right, guys, gonna wrap it up from here, I reckon. Yeah, it was more like an update where we were at in this car. I think I've already done it. Yeah, it's always a slow process, but I think I've covered everything. There is still a lot more to do. There's still a lot more to do, a lot more cutting. He's working from the back and then working to the front, because we do need to finish this side as well, as what we've originally done on the last one, is what we're seeing Shano weld up that, which has turned out pretty good. But I thought, yeah, I think we'll wrap up there, guys. We might even get Lachlan to sign out on this vlog. He likes to be on YouTube, so yeah, keep warm, guys, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe and watch more of our videos.
Ciao for now.
We'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next
Bye.
video, and what else? Stay safe.
But you're not, and stay safe.
That's it.
And
what about filming the car a little bit?
there we go.
He's signed out, guys. See you next time. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and check out the TikTok.
And check out Mum's videos.
Oh, Mum's videos.
And watch Scooby-Dooby.
And watch Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right, guys, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ciao for now. Signing out.